Rebecca Engelbrecht is P14. Best lap is a 1:08.057. Xavier Schalkwijk is 10th. Chad Belton Brooklands is 12th. Best lap is a 1:04.568. Pat Caperi is 8th. Best lap is a 1:03.843. Chad de Jong in Wellington Straight is P13. Best lap is a 1:04.827. The qualification session is at circuit of Silverstone. The wind speed is 6 km/h from the north-northeast. Nico Quintal in Cops is second. Werner, S., from South Africa is P7. Morgan Goodwin is first. Morgan Goodwin is up 8.46 in Wellington Straight. Morgan Goodwin is up 8.70 in Woodcote. Morgan Goodwin improved his P1 with a 1:03.587. Nico Quintal is provisional pole with a 1:02.918. Connor Hess is P5. Connor Hess improved his P3 with a 1:03.650. 0.732 off pole. Morgan Goodwin in Maggots is third up 0.42. Goodwin is up 0.39 in Luffield. Morgan Goodwin improved his P2 with a 1:03.151. 0.233 off pole. Nico Quintal is provisional pole with a 1:02.885. Xavier Schalkwijk is P10. Xavier Schalkwijk improved his 10th with a 1:04.717. 1.832 off pole. Rebecca Engelbrecht in Woodcote is P11. Rebecca Engelbrecht improved his P11 with a 1:07.423. 4.538 off pole. Callum Turner in Wellington Straight is P5 up 0.15. Best lap is a 1:03.649. 0.764 off pole. Xavier Schalkwijk in Broadlands is 10th up 0.85. Nico Quintal is provisional pole with a 1:02.795. Callum Turner is P5. Callum Turner improved his P4 with a 1:03.523. 0.728 off pole. Jason Batjes in Cops is 9. Minutes remaining in the session. Jason Batjes is up 0.47 in Wellington Straight. Werner, S, in Luffield is 7th up 0.24. Werner, S, improved his P4 with a 1:03.437. 0.642 off pole. Chad de Jong is P13 up 1.52. Chad de Jong is up 12.42 in Luffield. Chad de Jong improved his 11th with a 1:04.557. 1.762 off pole. Adam Brown in Woodcote is P10. Adam Brown improved his P8 with a 1:03.709. 0.914 off pole. Rebecca Engelbrecht in Maggots is P13 up 0.26. Rebecca Engelbrecht is up 0.56 in Luffield. Rebecca Engelbrecht improved his P13 with a 1:07.143. 4.348 off pole. Rebecca Engelbrecht is up 1.16 in Maggots. Chad Bell in Luffield is P12 up 0.28. Chad Bell improved his P11 with a 104.469. 1.674 off pole. Connor Hess in Brooklands is P7 up 0.19. Connor Hess improved his fourth with a 103.370. 0.575 off pole. Rebecca Engelbrecht is P15 up 0.89. Rebecca Engelbrecht is up 0.43 in Brooklands. Chad Bell in Wellington Straight is 13th up 0.31. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Chad Bell is up 0.50 in Woodcote. Chad Bell improved his 13th with a 103.991. 1.196 off pole. Rebecca Engelbrecht in Brooklands is 15th up 0.11. Jordan Hoban in Woodcote is 5th. The race session is at Circuit of Silverstone in Silverstone, Great Britain. The wind speed is 13 km/h from the north-northeast. Nico Quintal is first. Morgan Goodwin is second. Kat Caperi is P3. Connor Hess is P4. Jordan Hoban is 5th. Jason Batges is P6. Callum Turner is P7. Ashvin Carolas is 8th. Ethan McDougall from South Africa is P9. Adam Brown is 10th. Xavier Schalkwijk is 11th. Chad Bell is 12th. Chad de Jong is P13. Rebecca Engelbrecht is 14th. Host from South Africa is P15. Host entering the pits is P20. Nico Quintal is P1. Morgan Goodwin is second. Kat Caperi is P3. Connor Hess is P4. Jordan Hoban is P5. Jason Batges is 6th. Callum Turner is P7. Ashvin Karolis is 8th. Ethan McDougall is 9th. Adam Brown is P10. Xavier Schalkwijk is P11. Chad Bell is 12th. Chad De Jong is 13th. Rebecca Engelbrecht is 14th. Nico Quintal is 1st. Remaining in the session. Restart. Morgan Whitman tops the second. is P4. Jason Batjes in Luffield is P5. Connor Hess in Cops is 6th, 0.4 ahead of Bushman Carolus. Connor Hess passed Jason Batjes for P5. Jason Batjes in Maggots is P6, 0.3 behind Connor Hess. Straight is P7. Best lap is a 1:13.009. 2.823 off the fastest lap. Bushman Carolus in Luffield is P8, 0.7 behind Ethan Xavier Schalkwijk on lap 2 is 10, 0.4 behind Chad Bell. Callum Turner is P12, 0.4 behind Adam Brown. Jordan Hoban in Wellington Straight is 3rd battling Kat Kakari. Jordan Hoban was 0.7 faster last lap. Kat Kakari in Luffield on lap 3 is P4, 0.1 behind Jordan Hoban. Connor Hess is P5, 0.2 behind Kat Kakari. Jason Batjes is P6, 0.2 behind Connor Hess. Straight on lap 47, 0.7 behind Jason Batjes. Bushman Carolus in Brooklands is 8, 0.9 behind Ethan McDougall. Jordan Hoban. Connor Hess in Cops is 5th, 0.3 ahead of Jason Batjes. Jason Batjes is 6th. Best lap is a 1:03.608. 0.869 off the fastest lap. 15 minutes remaining in the session. Ethan McDougall in Brooklands is 7th, 0.9 behind Jason Batjes. Xavier Schalkwijk in Luffield is 10th, 1.0 behind Chad Bell. Connor Hess in Cops is 5th, 0.4 behind Kat Kakari. Jason Badges in Maggots is 6th, 0.4 behind Connor Hess. Xavier Schalkwijk in Wellington Straight is 10, 1.0 behind Chad Bell. Jason Badges in Luffield is 5th, 0.4 behind Kat Perry. Connor Hess on lap 7 is 6th, 0.7 ahead of Ethan McDougall. Ethan McDougall was 0.6 faster last lap. Ethan McDougall is 7th, 0.7 behind Connor Hess. Xavier Schalkwijk in Wellington Straight is 10th. Best lap is a 1:03.815. 1.096 off the fastest lap. Jason Badges in Luffield is P5, 0.4 behind Kat Perry. Kat Perry is 5th battling Jason Badges. Connor Hess is P6, 0.2 behind Kat Perry. Connor Hess is now P5. Jason Badges in Wellington Straight is P6. Best lap is a 1:02.719. Jason Badges lost 6th to Ethan McDougall. Is 7th, 0.1 behind Jason Badges. Ethan McDougall passed Jason Badges for 6th. Ethan McDougall is now 5th. Kat Perry is P8. Kat Perry lost 9th to Xavier Schalkwijk. Chad de Jong in Luffield on lap 8 is 14th, 0.6 behind Rebecca Engelbrecht. Chad de Jong was 1.6 faster last lap. Lost P5 to Jason Badges. Jason Badges in Brooklands is P6, 0.4 behind Ethan McDougall. Kat Perry in Luffield is 9, 0.2 ahead of Xavier Schalkwijk. Kat Perry lost P9 to Xavier Schalkwijk. Chad de Jong in Luffield is P14, 0.3 behind Rebecca Engelbrecht. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Jason Badges is P6, 0.4 behind Ethan McDougall. Schalkwijk in Wellington Straight is P9, 0.1 behind Chad Bell. Callum Turner exiting pits. Kat Perry in Luffield is 10, 0.4 behind Xavier Schalkwijk. Jason Batches in Wellington Straight is 6th, 0.5 behind Ethan McDougall. Adam Brown exiting pits. Xavier Schalkwijk in Brooklands is 9, 0.4 behind Kat Kaperi. Chad Belton with Cook is 10, 0.8 behind Xavier Schalkwijk. Ethan McDougall in Maggots is P5, 0.7 behind Connor Hess. Jason Batches in Wellington Straight is P6, 0.8 behind Ethan McDougall. Xavier Schalkwijk in Brooklands is P9, 0.8 behind Kat Kaperi. Nico Quintal on lap 13 is P2, 0.8 ahead of Connor Hess. Jordan Hoban is P1, 3.7 ahead of Connor Hess. Morgan Goodwin is 10. Nico Quintal exiting pits. Morgan Goodwin exiting pits. Chad de Jong on lap 12 is 13th, 0.4 ahead of Rebecca Engelbrecht. Rebecca Engelbrecht in Cops is 14, 0.5 behind Chad de Jong. Jordan Hoban is 2nd. Nico Quintal in Lovefield is 9, 0.9 ahead of Morgan Goodwin. Connor Hess is 5th. Jordan Hoban exiting pits. Connor Hess exiting pits. Connor Hess is now P7. Jason Batches exiting pits. Xavier Schalkwijk is P10. Ashvin Carolis exiting pits. Xavier Schalkwijk exiting pits. Rebecca Engelbrecht in Cops is 14, 0.2 behind Chad de Jong. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Kat Kaperi is 2nd. Callum Turner in Brooklands is 11, 1.4 behind Xavier Schalkwijk. Ethan McDougall is P5, 2.8 behind Connor Hess. Ethan McDougall exiting pits. Kat Kaperi exiting pits. Jordan Hoban in Wellington Straight is P3, 0.1 behind Morgan Goodwin. Chad Bell exiting pits. Ethan McDougall in Wellington Straight is 6th, 1.0 behind Jason Batches. exiting pits. Ethan McDougall is P6. Rebecca Engelbrecht exiting pits. Jordan Hoban in Maggots is P3, 0.9 behind Morgan Goodwin. Straight is 6th. Best lap is a 1:03.394. 0.675 off the fastest lap. Behind Morgan Goodwin. Is 6th, 0.5 behind Jason Batches. Kat Caperi is P8. Best lap is a 1:03.364. 0.645 off the fastest lap. Ethan McDougall in Wellington Straight is 6th, 0.3 behind Jason Batges. Kat Caperi in Lovefield is P8. Jason Batches in Cox is P6, 0.1 behind Ethan McDougall. Jason Batches passed Ethan McDougall for 5th. Ethan McDougall in Maggots is P6, 0.2 behind Jason Batches. Ethan McDougall passed Jason Batches for 5th. Ethan McDougall lost 5th to Jason Batches. Ashwin Corollas in Wellington Straight is 8th, 0.1 behind Kat Caperi. Kat Caperi was 0.7 faster last lap. Ethan McDougall is P6, 0.3 behind Jason Batches. Behind Kat Caperi. Ethan McDougall in Maggots is 6th, 0.6 behind Jason Batches. Just finished the race. Nico Quintal finished first. Morgan Goodwin finished P2. Chad de Jong finished P13. Jordan Hoban finished P3. Connor Hess finished P4. Jason Batches finished P5. Ethan McDougall finished 6th. Kat Caperi finished 7th. Ashwin Corollas finished 5th. Xavier Schaumwhite finished P9. Adam Brown finished 10th. Rebecca Engelbrecht finished P14. Chad Bell finished 11th. Callum Turner finished P12. The race session is at circuit of Silverstone in Silverstone, Great Britain. The wind speed is 13 km/h from the north-northeast. Rebecca Engelbrecht is P1. Chad de Jong is second. Callum Turner is P3. Chad Bell is fourth. Adam Brown is P5. Xavier Schalkwijk is sixth. Ashvin Karolis is seventh. Kat Kaperi is eighth. Ethan McDougall from South Africa is P9. Jason Batjes is 10th. Connor Hess is P11. Jordan Hoban is P12. Morgan Goodwin is 13th. Nico Quintal is P14. Rebecca Engelbrecht is first. Xavier Schalkwijk entering the pits is 19. Jason Batjes entering the pits is 13. Ashok Karolis entering the pits is P14. Connor Hess entering the pits is 12. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Race start. Xavier Shout White exiting pits. Captain Perry in Cops is P4. Adam Brown in Maggots is 5th. Ushman Carolus exiting pits. Connor Hess exiting pits. Jason Baptiste exiting pits. Even the people in Wellington Straight is P6. Adam Brown is 6th, 0.2 ahead of Morgan Goodwin. Nico Quintal is P7, 0.1 behind Adam Brown. Nico Quintal is now 6th. Nico Quintal. Is 8th, 0.6 behind Chad DeJong. Nico Quintal is now 9th. Ushman Carolus in Brooklands is P13 battling Connor Hess. Ethan McDougall is 3rd, 0.5 ahead of Chad Hill. Chad DeJong in Brooklands is P5, 0.2 ahead of Adam Brown. Chad DeJong lost P5 to Adam Brown. Rebecca Engelbrecht in Luffield is 9, 0.1 ahead of Nico Quintal. Rebecca Engelbrecht lost P9 to Nico Quintal. Jason Baptiste is 14, 0.6 behind Ushman Carolus. Chad DeJong in Maggots is 6th, 0.4 behind Adam Brown. Straight is P7, 0.5 behind Chad DeJong. Nico Quintal from Luffield is P9, 0.8 behind Jordan Miller. Jason Baptiste in Luffield is P14. Adam Brown is P6, 0.4 behind Chad DeJong. Minutes remaining in the session. Callum Turner in Wellington Straight is P7, 0.3 0.5 behind Jordan Hoban. Callum Turner is P7, 0.2 ahead of Jordan Hoban. Nico Quintal in Woodcote is 8th, 0.2 ahead of Jordan Hoban. Jordan Hoban in Cops is 9, 0.4 behind Nico Quintal. Is 7, 0.3 ahead of Adam Brown. Adam Brown in Wellington Straight is P8, 0.1 ahead of Jordan Hoban. Adam Brown lost 8th to Jordan Hoban. Is P12, 0.1 behind Connor Hess. Nico Quintal is P10, 0.1 behind Patrick Perry. Rebecca Engelbrecht is P12, 0.5 behind Connor Hess. Connor Hess was 2.2 faster last lap. Rebecca Engelbrecht is now 12th. Jordan Hoban in Wellington Straight on lap 8 is 7th, 0.5 behind Callum Turner. Nico Quintal exiting pits. Adam Brown in Brooklands is 8th, 1.0 behind Jordan Hoban. Jordan Hoban in Woodcote is 7th. Callum Turner is P6, 0.3 ahead of Jordan Hoban. Jordan Hoban in Wellington Straight is P7, 0.2 behind Callum Turner. Morgan Newman in Buffalo is 7th, 0.5 behind Xavier Shalfont. Callum Turner in Woodcote is P6, 0.3 ahead of Jordan Hoban. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Jordan Hoban is 7th. His lap is 1:03.081. 0.206 off the fastest lap. Is 9, 0.3 behind Adam Brown. Jason Matthews in Wellington Straight is P11. is a 103.116. 0.241 off the fastest lap. Callum Turner in route code is 6th, 0.2 ahead of Chad de Jong. Chad de Jong in Cops is P7, 0.2 behind Callum Turner. Chad de Jong is now 6th. Jordan Hogan in Maggots on lap 11 is 7th, 0.3 behind Chad de Jong. Adam Brown in Wellington Straight is P9, 0.1 behind Kat Caperi. Kat Caperi was 0.7 faster last lap. Nico Quintal in Wellington Straight is P13, 0.4 behind Ushman Carolas. Jordan Hogan is 9, 0.7 behind Adam Brown. Callum Turner is 5th, 1.1 ahead of Chad de Jong. Adam Brown is P8, 0.8 behind Kat Caperi. Kat Caperi was 0.5 faster last lap. Jordan Hogan exiting pits. Jason Batgis in Wellington Straight is 10. Morgan Goodwin is P3, 2.7 ahead of Chad Bell. Ushman Carolas in Brooklands is P12, 1.4 behind Nico Quintal. P2, 0.6 behind Xavier Schalkwijk. Morgan Goodwin exiting pits. Adam Brown exiting pits. Connor Hess exiting pits. Callum Turner in Luffield is 4th, 1.2 behind Chad Bell. Callum Turner was 0.9 faster last lap. Xavier Schalkwijk is P1. Nico Quintal is 9, 2.7 ahead of Ushman Carolas. Nico Quintal was 1.6 faster last lap. Rebecca Engelbrecht exiting pits. Ethan McDougall is 2nd. Xavier Schalkwijk exiting pits. Ethan McDougall exiting pits. Ethan McDougall is now P3. Callum Turner exiting pits. Chad Bell exiting pits. Kat Caperi is P9. Chad de Jong exiting pits. Kat Caperi exiting pits. Kat Caperi is now P10. Jason Batgis exiting pits. Connor Hess is 12. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Jordan Hogan in Wellington Straight is P6, 0.5 ahead of Chad Bell. Jordan Hogan was 8.9 faster last lap. Chad Bell in Luffield is P7, 0.5 ahead of Xavier Schalkwijk. Bell is now P6. Ashvin Karolis is P8. Kat Kaperi in Cox is P8, 0.5 ahead of Chad de Jong. Chad de Jong was 12.2 faster last lap. Chad de Jong in Maggots is 9, 0.8 behind Kat Kaperi. Ashvin Karolis exiting pits. Connor Hess in Wellington Straight is P11, 0.6 behind Adam Brown. Ethan McDougall in Woodcote is third, 0.2 behind Nico Quintal. Xavier Schalkwijk on lap 16 is 6th, 0.5 behind Chad Bell. Chad de Jong on lap 16 is 9, 0.7 behind Callum Turner. Connor Hess is P11, 0.5 behind Adam Brown. Ethan McDougall in Woodcote on lap 16 is third, 0.1 behind Nico Quintal. Xavier Schalkwijk on lap 16 is 6th, 0.5 behind Chad Bell. Connor Hess in Cox is 11, 0.5 behind Adam Brown. Ethan McDougall in Wellington Straight is P3, 0.5 behind Nico Quintal. Xavier Schalkwijk in Brooklands is 6th, 0.3 behind Chad Bell. Connor Hess in Luffield is 11, 0.9 behind Adam Brown. Nico Quintal in Maggots is third, 0.6 behind Ethan McDougall. Xavier Schalkwijk is 6th, 0.5 behind Chad Bell. Connor Hess in Wellington Straight is P11. Best lap is a 1:03.170. 0.526 off the fastest lap. Xavier Schalkwijk in Woodcote is P6, 0.5 behind Chad Bell. Kat Kaperi in Cox is P7, 0.6 behind Xavier Schalkwijk. Connor Hess is 11, 0.7 behind Adam Brown. finished second. Nico Quintal finished P3. Jordan Pullen finished P4. Rebecca Engelbrecht finished 14th. Chad Bell finished P5. Xavier Schalkwhite finished 6th. Kat Caperi finished P7th. Callum Turner finished P8th. Chad De Jong finished P9. Adam Brown finished 10th. Connor Hess finished P11. Jason Batges finished P12. Ashvin Karolis is P13. Callum Turner is P6. Adam Brown is P7. Nico Quintal is P8. Ethan MCD is 9th. Chad Bell is 10th. Rebecca Engelbrecht is 11th. Chad De Jong is 12th. Xavier Schalkwijk is P13. Ashvin Karolis is P14. Jordan Hoban is 1st.
Minutes remaining in the session. Race start. Morgan Goodman in tops in second. Is P3.
in Wellington Straight is 5th. MCD on lap 2 is P7, 0.1 behind Nico Quintal. Ethan MCD is now 6th. Chad de Jong in Maggots is 7th, 0.3 ahead of Nico Quintal. Chad de Jong passed Ethan MCD for P6. Nico Quintal in Wellington Straight is P8, 0.1 behind Chad de Jong. Nico Quintal passed Chad de Jong for 7th. Chad de Jong in Lovefield is P8, 0.2 ahead of Chad Bell. Chad de Jong lost 12th to Adam Brown. Rebecca Engelbrecht in Woodcote is 14, 0.6 behind Chad de Jong. Morgan Goodwin in Maggots is P2, 0.4 behind Jordan Hoban. Adam Brown in Woodcote on lap 3 is 9th, 0.2 ahead of Ushvin Carolus. Callum Turner in Cox is 10th, 0.2 behind Adam Brown. Callum Turner passed Adam Brown for P9. Straight is 12, 0.8 ahead of Chad de Jong. Chad de Jong in Lovefield is 13, 0.5 behind Ushvin Carolus. Morgan Goodwin is P2, 0.2 behind Jordan Hoban. Jordan Hoban in Wellington Straight is P2 battling Morgan Goodwin. Minutes remaining in the session. Jason Batges in Woodlands is P4, 0.3 behind Kat Caperi. Nico Quintal is P5, 0.4 behind Jason Batges. is P11, 0.9 behind Chad de Jong. Chad de Jong was 2.3 faster last lap. Jason Batjes in Wellington Straight is fourth, battling Nico Quintal. Jason Batjes lost fourth to Nico Quintal. Ethan MCD in Luffield is sixth, 0.3 behind Jason Batjes. Xavier Schalkwijk exiting pits. Callum Turner in Woodcote is 11th, 0.5 behind Chad de Jong. Morgan Goodwin in Maggots is P2, 0.3 behind Jordan Hoban. Nico Quintal in Wellington Straight is fourth, 0.1 behind Catherine Perry. Ethan MCD in Luffield is fifth, 0.2 behind Nico Quintal. Jason Batjes in Woodcote is fifth, 0.1 behind Ethan MCD. Jason Batjes passed Ethan MCD for P4. Ethan MCD is fifth, 0.2 ahead of Connor Hess. Connor Hess in Wellington Straight is sixth, 0.3 behind Ethan MCD. Nico Quintal exiting pits. Chad de Jong in Wellington Straight is 9th, 0.2 behind Callum Turner. Adam Brown in Luffield is P10, 0.4 behind Chad de Jong. Chad de Jong was 1.0 faster last lap. Morgan Goodwin is second, 0.2 behind Jordan Hoban. Rebecca Engelbrecht entering the pits is P12. Ethan MCD in Maggots is fifth, 0.2 behind Connor Hess. Jason Batjes exiting pits. Chad de Jong in Wellington Straight is 8th, 0.3 ahead of Adam Brown. Rebecca Engelbrecht exiting pits. Adam Brown in Luffield is P9, 0.5 behind Chad de Jong. Nico Quintal in Brooklands is 12th, 0.2 behind Jason Batjes. Jason Batjes was 15.8 faster last lap. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Morgan Goodwin in Wellington Straight is second, 0.4 behind Jordan Hoban. Ethan MCD exiting pits. Nico Quintal in Cops is P9, 0.3 behind Jason Batjes. Nico Quintal was 22.2 faster last lap. Callum Turner exiting pits. Adam Brown exiting pits. Morgan Goodwin in Woodcote is P2, 0.3 behind Jordan Hoban. 0.4 behind Jason Batjes. Morgan Goodwin in Wellington Straight is P2, 0.6 behind Jordan Hoban. Connor Hess exiting pits. Nico Quintal in Cops is 8, 0.4 behind Jason Batjes. Chad Bell exiting pits. Nico Quintal is now 7th. Jordan Hoban is 1st. Nico Quintal in Wellington Straight is 7th. Best lap is a 1:02.884. Behind Nico Quintal. Nico Quintal was 8.3 faster last lap. Morgan Goodwin exiting pits. Jordan Hoban exiting pits. Ashvin Carolus in Magotz is P3, 0.9 behind Chad Najoff. Behind Morgan Goodwin. Morgan Goodwin in Brooklands is P5, 0.2 behind Jordan Hoban. Nico Quintal in Luffield is 7th. 0.1 behind Jason Batjes. Nico Quintal passed Jason Batjes for 6th. Jason Batjes is P7, 0.1 ahead of Connor Hess. Connor Hess is 8th. 0.4 behind Jason Batjes. Morgan Goodwin in Wellington Straight is 5th. Best lap is a 1:02.929. 0.045 off the fastest lap. Connor Hess in Luffield is 8th, 0.2 behind Jason Batjes. Morgan Goodwin on lap 14 is P4, 0.2 behind Jordan Hoban. Connor Hess is 7th, 0.5 behind Jason Batjes. Ashvin Carolus exiting pits. Morgan Goodwin in Wellington Straight is P4, 0.2 behind Jordan Hoban. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Connor Hess in Brooklands is 7th, 0.6 behind Jason Batjes. Adam Brown in Brooklands is P12, 0.8 behind Ashvin Carolus. Captain Perry exiting pits. Morgan Goodwin on lap 15 is P2, 0.2 behind Jordan Hoban. Connor Hess in Magotz Zhang exiting quits. Kat Caperi in Wellington Straight is P6, 0.8 behind Connor Hess. Adam Brown in Wellington Straight on lap 15 is P11, 0.5 behind Ushman Carolis. Morgan Goodwin is second, 0.5 behind Jordan Hogan. Kat Caperi in Maggots is sixth. Best lap is a 1:03.352. 0.505 off the fastest lap. Adam Brown on lap 16 is P11, 0.6 behind Ushman Carolis. Morgan Goodwin in Woodcote is second, 0.7 behind Jordan Hoban. Kat Caperi is P6, 0.9 behind Connor Hess. Adam Brown in Woodcote is 11, 0.4 behind Ushman Carolis. Morgan Goodwin in Brooklands is second, 0.8 behind Jordan Hoban. Kat Caperi in Brooklands is P6, 0.1 behind Connor Hess. Kat Caperi passed Connor Hess for fifth. Connor Hess in Woodcote is sixth, 0.5 behind Kat Caperi. Ethan MCD in Cops is P7. Best lap is a 1:03.321. 0.520 off the fastest lap. Adam Brown in Cops is P11, 0.6 behind Ushman Carolis. Chad de Jong in Maggots is 12th, 0.4 behind Adam Brown. Kat Caperi in Woodcote is 5th, 0.4 ahead of Connor Hess. Connor Hess in Cops is 6th. Best lap is a 1:03.205. 0.404 off the fastest lap. MCD in Maggots is 7th, 0.5 behind Connor Hess. Jordan Hoban finished P1. Morgan Goodwin finished second. Nico Quintal finished P3. Jason Baptiste finished P4. Kat Caperi finished 5th. Chad Bell finished P6. Callum Turner finished P7. Connor Hess finished 8th. Adam Brown finished P9. Ashvin Kurolas finished P10. Chad De Jong finished P11. Xavier Schaub-White finished P12. Ethan MCD finished 13th. Rebecca Engelbrecht finished 14th.